Can I fit all of this inside a 2021 Honda CR-V? Let's find out if it'll fit the fam.
I'm Mr. Bram. These are my 3 kids. Join us as we journey to find the best SUV to fit the fam. Earnhardt Honda provided Fit the Fam with the vehicle for today's review. Earnhardt Auto Centers are the largest family-owned network of dealers in the Phoenix Valley and has consistent high marks for customer service on DealerRater and Google reviews. Consider Earnhardt Honda for your next new or certified pre-owned car, truck, or van. Visit EarnhardtHonda.com to check their inventory and location. Don't forget to mention Fit the Fam for the best deal.
I was surprised that the CR-V had ample room for installing the infant carrier. In fact, it actually has as much second row legroom as a Honda Pilot or an Odyssey, which should allow for most parents to sit comfortably until you realize the driver's seat is very bulky. If you're close to 6 foot like me, you're going to have to sit very close to the wheel or very upright. As you can see, I had to sit almost straight up, which for me is just not very comfortable. Also, infant seat removal is very difficult because of that bulk. Now the option is you can move the seat to the center, but that's where there's a strange nuance about the CR-V. There's only 5 latch locations in that second row. So instead of 6 where you could place it at any one of those spots, you have to cover up that driver's side buckle location in order to set your child's seat in the center, which I thought was just interesting and kind of weird. Once driving, this is a touring trim level, which features a nice textured leather seat surface. This has additional niceties like the iQ phone charger and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which makes this the perfect escape while your child naps or if you just need to take a break from life for a little bit. Entry into the CR-V is very easy, though there is a threshold the kids have to step up over in order to gain entry. Now, once in, it's easy enough. Now, I would suggest putting the booster on the passenger side location. See, you have the center seat belt. When it's set, it actually makes buckling very difficult. Also, word of warning, wider boosters have to be placed closer to the outboard position, otherwise you risk covering up where that buckle latches. Now, when it comes to forward facing, we were able to comfortably place all 3 car seats in that second row. And interestingly, to properly place the top tether for the center position, according to the owner's manual, you have to raise the headrest all the way up and actually go underneath the headrest. If you're going to place a forward facer at any one of the 3 positions permanently, I suggest just pulling the headrest. My car seats fit a lot more comfortable without them. And in the driver's side position, the center seatbelt actually rubs on the headrest, which I just didn't feel very safe about. As usual, if you plan to remove your car seats and use this as a regular belted location, make sure that you keep your headrests handy because it is not safe to be driving with a passenger without a headrest. The CR-V is a compact CUV, basically whatever they call SUVs now. But Honda has done a great work making them feel like they're full size. In fact, with 37 cubic feet in the trunk of this touring model, it is massive. I had no problem putting the stroller in there. Now in the lower trim models, they actually expand out the cargo area to include 2 additional cubic feet. I couldn't tell exactly where they do that, but it's there. The only challenge you're gonna run into is in the hybrid model, where they've actually reduced it because of the batteries down to 33 cubic feet, which is still massive when you consider the back of some of these 3-row SUVs, but it may limit how much you can put back there. The other nice thing is that they've actually included Honda sensing in all of the trim levels. What that does is it protects you from cross traffic. It also protects you from running into a person in front of you as it warns you as you come up close. And the best part is lane departure, which allows you to stay straight with the cruise control on at a proper following distance, which I personally use and love. Now the last thing is that they actually put a smaller engine in these CRVs, but they turbocharged it, as you see a lot of these days. The previous models actually had a larger 4-cylinder that, while it was good for on the road, it wasn't great for gas mileage when you were pulling this much bulk. The newer models can go into a low power mode when you're just cruising on the freeway, and I'll tell you, it had no problem getting up to speed on the freeway, and it pulled all day long. Loaded down with the back full and 5 adults, you're definitely gonna notice a difference. But most of the time, if you're just driving around with a couple of parents and a child or two, this thing will get up to speed no problem. Ultimately, this is going to provide you with an SUV experience with a compact footprint and a compact gas bill. Hey, thank you so much for checking out Fit the Fam today. If this was helpful at all, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe icon right over here. And if you're continuing to shop, over here is a vehicle that's comparable to the one we just reviewed. Again, thank you so much. I'm very fortunate to be able to make videos for you, our Fit the Fam family. Have a good one.